Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between the mountains, there lived a farmer named Hakim. He was a kind man who lived with his family in a simple house. He grew vegetables and fruits and sold them in the market to earn his daily bread. One day, while Hakim was working in his field, he found a treasure buried in the ground. Hakim was overjoyed and thought to himself, "How lucky I am! This treasure will change my life and the life of my family." But instead of being content with the treasure and thanking God, greed began to creep into his heart. Hakim thought, "What if there is a bigger treasure under this land? I must search more." Hakim started digging everywhere in the field, day after day, but he didn't find any other treasure. Instead of working on growing his vegetables and fruits, he spent all his time digging and searching for new treasures. Over time, the vegetables and fruits began to wither because Hakim neglected to care for them. The family no longer had anything to eat. The money he got from selling the treasure ran out, and he suddenly found himself without food or money. At that moment, Hakim realized his great mistake. He sat under a tree, reflecting on his situation, and said, "I have lost everything because of greed. If I had been content with what God gave me, I would now be happy and satisfied." Hakim learned a hard lesson and returned to farming his field and taking care of it. Over time, the vegetables and fruits began to grow again, and happiness returned to his family. From that day on, Hakim lived a simple life, content with what he had, teaching his children that greed only brings regret.